What's up, everybody? I'm Micael The Son, and here's a breakdown of my song, Where Did Love Go?
But I gotta hold all the emotions in my soul. Hey, where did love go? You can't imagine leaving, yeah, you told me that. I wish I could believe it, but I know it's cap.
I wrote this after a heartbreak, and yeah, like you told me you was down for me. You told me you was, you can't imagine leaving me, but I know that was a lie.
Cause people changing like the seasons. These bitches be deceiving. Say they wanna hold me down, but just hold me back.
Yeah, like people keep switching on me. People keep changing, like the seasons, and especially women. They'll be lying and deceiving, telling me like they want to be part of this and they want to hold me down, but really it's starting to just hold me back. The energy I'm putting to that, I should be putting into music.
I know these raps will be my ticket, but I need somebody different.
Putting my energy into raps is the key, because that's what's going to be my ticket to my goals. I need somebody who understands it and wants to be part of it.
But listen, all these other bitches could just throw it back. That's a fact.
Any woman can go on social media and, throw their ass back or post pictures, but it takes a real woman to really invest in themselves and, respect themselves and invest back into the relationship, especially.
Last bitch let me go to black, wrote the tracks, then she rolled me off and never wrote me back.
Last girl I was with at the time, the way it ended left me really cold and really distant, and I kind of put love on a shelf. And I wrote, at the end of that relationship, I wrote some songs and never heard from her. So I mean, it was just a really cold situation. Wrote me off, and then, never wrote me nothing back. So, you history at that point.
Now I lack the essentials to get attached. My mental done been attacked so many times in the past. Every time I try to build it, they kill it. I see it crash.
It's really hard for me to get attached, and really hard to trust, that I'm going to invest in somebody and I'm going to get that same energy back. And it's just from all the things in the past, it adds up, and it makes it really hard to move forward and trust people. And every time that I try to build something or try to invest in something, it always seemed to crash and burn. It always seemed to end with me being hurt, or it just always seemed to end. So that's basically what I'm saying there.
So instead I'm turning half my potential up in the plaques, but there's still a lack of connection. That's how I feel.
Instead of investing energy into relationships that don't seem to last, or that aren't real, I'm gonna just invest that back into music, and I'm gonna turn it to plaques and turn it to a successful career. But there's times where it just feels like there's this lack of connection with the world and people, and I have introverted tendencies, but at the time I wrote this was a feeling of just real disconnect, and it's just like me against the world kind of thing.
Show me love, still I be questioning if it's real, cause I fear getting close, but I wish you could help me steer through these trust issues. Tired of just questioning where.
You could show me love and you could show me all the signs, but I'm always gonna question the intention, and I'm always gonna question if it's really real what you're showing me. And I fear getting close to people, so I wish that whoever that next person was, it was like, I hope that you'll show me that, and you'll kind of help me out of that pit.
I know I loved before, was too afraid to love myself, that's so I loved them more. It took a lot for me to open, I let you see the truth, and once I did, what you do? You went and shut the door.
I know I felt love, but I was too afraid to really do the work on myself, so I tended to invest heavily into relationships, expecting that it was gonna fix some piece of me, which is a mistake that a lot of people make, and I'm a victim of it. In that situation, it took a lot for me to really open up and show myself, but at the end, once I did that, I got the door shut in my face, so it's kind of like just a slap in the face. I'm gonna put that in a box and I'm gonna just focus on growing and elevating and getting to the top.
And so I locked it and chose a direction of where the top is. I climb and sacrifice and affection to feel accomplished.
I'm gonna just focus on getting to the top, and you know, I'm gonna sacrifice the love and the connection and the affection to achieve my goals instead.
I'm destined and I'm searching for heaven within the rhymes, flipping sevens into dimes. What a profit. Stop it.
I'm destined for greatness, but I'm searching for something more within the rhymes that I'm writing. And then flipping sevens into dimes is just like when I started to make music and when I started to do it, you know, just more attractive women come, and so it's just like turning sevens into dimes. That's a profit.
I'm watching love from afar, and they told me love who you are, and I did that from being broken apart.
In the process of me, you know, just focusing on pursuing and not, you know, focusing on love, it's like I'm watching people in other relationships. I'm watching all this stuff from afar, and I'm just trying to focus on loving myself and finding myself and just growing personally. And I did that from a place of darkness. I did that from a place of pain, and I turned it around to finally like love myself and find myself. So yeah.
And I've been back, but now I'm noticing a hole in my heart. I've been cold, but now I'm hoping to spark.
And then this is where the song kind of flips, because, you know, I was broken apart. I was stuck in this cold mentality, and now that I've kind of grown myself into an artist and I've put a lot of energy into it, it's starting to feel like this disconnect is too much, and I'm looking for something, but I don't quite know where to find it or how to necessarily hold on to it. I was cold, but now if I'm gonna do something, if I'm gonna be in a relationship or be with somebody, it's like I want it to be realer than just face value. I want it to be a real connection.
Something realer, but I feel a little pressure, questioning my intentions. I used to chase affection, now that shit is not existing in my life.
So basically, it's like what I want is that connection again, but my mind is kind of trying to protect me and like keep me away from it. And I used to, you know, before I used to chase all that, and I used to focus so much energy on love, and now it's just nowhere in my life. And so, you know, it got a little uncomfortable for me.
I ain't the type to get into it unless it's different, but do you love me for my truth? Do you love me for my vision?
If I'm going to get into something, it's definitely going to be something that's real and something that is true. I am also going through the conflict of like, does this person love me for me and who I truly am, or do they just love me or say they love me because of what I'm pursuing and my goals and all of that? So yeah, it's just this total conflict and back and forth between like wanting love and wanting to feel connected to somebody, yet, you know, I'm battling all of these kind of questions and trust issues, and yeah, it's a total back and forth with myself. So where did love go?
I'm destined to be though it's slow, and affection is wearing low. I'm trying to let go of control, but I stay to you. Maybe one day I'll make my way to you, but I gotta hold all the emotions in my soul. Hey, where did love go?